solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Black Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the fullback. And that's a very productive 1st down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Brings up 2nd down. Trying to get the edge on the toss. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Punts it out of the air. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Pirates are in the hurry-up. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Caught him over the middle. It's O'Brien. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Goes to the option. And the defense holds. No at all on that play. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time. The punt team makes its way onto the field. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And now this offense will take the field again. On the option. He'll keep it himself. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Gets the first himself. Breaks into the open.
Starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced than a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
On the option, he'll pull it on the read. Past the 40. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Black Knights are on the move. Now on the option. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. To the air on 1st down. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Montgomery. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Scanning the field, it's Hauser. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Here's the pressure. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Just enough time to get off one more snap. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle. It's short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll cut this lead down to 5. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. On the option. The pitch. Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. On 4th down, looking to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's short. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Black Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his target down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete to the left. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Army! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
And a great job by the quarterback, Reese, making the right read. I got to get that defense to commit to me. Now I pitch it. Running back catches it. I'll take this. I'll do the rest. But it was a great read by the quarterback.
He wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the two-point try.
East Carolina, 21.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Makes the grab.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He'll throw on third down. It's complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Pulls and fires complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. On the move to his left.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
To the air, it's Hauser. Pressure coming. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And this one is perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They'll run the option. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. And the Black Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's short. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Here's a heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Black Knights will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
They've got a lead here in the 4th. Ball to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Motion from the back. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. The Pirates will hustle to the line. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. He'll start this drive going to the air. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The option look. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Howard.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
The throw. That's caught. It's Fortner. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Trying to beat him to the left. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Black Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Goes to the option. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And, guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Touchdown, Black Knights! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Complete to the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The give to the tailback.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Give to the back. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Pirates moving quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. He'll pull it on the read. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Throws for the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
Brings up
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. He's looking to throw. Incomplete on the 2-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal. They'll have to settle for holding a 1-point lead.
East Carolina 30, Army 29.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He's got him. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. And this one to put them on top, and it is getting late. And it's right down the boulevard. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock. That last field goal put them on top. They're feeling good, but they can't relax yet. Have to cover this kickoff well. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Hauser. Finds his man. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver. And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.